Hey everyone, it's me, Donna. Uh, I've come up with an idea for a waterless foot massager or a foot massager pan that you soak your feet in, except you won't actually be soaking your feet. Somebody else may have already come up with this idea. I don't know, but this popped in my head, so I thought I would just roll with it. And I did like a computer drawing of it and everything. Okay. On this device, it has your power button, your mode button, your select button, your screen button, your vibrate button, and your music button. Okay. All right. So the whole point of this device is to make your feet feel like they're in water, even though they're not. Okay. And how I envision it being able to do that is it maybe has something to do with magnets. Okay, even though, I have to admit I don't know the whole science behind this, but I just feel like, because, sometimes with certain magnets, you can put your hand through them or whatever, and you can kind of feel like the energy of those magnets. You can feel the pull and the push on them. Well, what would be neat is if, something could be created to where when you stick your foot in a basin or whatever, your feet can feel that push and pull on it, and it kind of gives that feeling of water. Okay? So hopefully, someone can invent, that sensation. Okay. Also, there will be sounds, like there will be sensors inside of it to where when you put your foot in or out, it will make like a splashing noise to give you, just the sound that you're sticking your foot in water, which is kind of neat. Okay. But what would be also amazing about this device is that it will have vibrations, and these will be pretty intense vibrations that will give your feet like an all-around massage without anything actually touching your feet. But the equipment or the mechanics will be inside the walls of this device to where when it sends out the vibrations, your foot will really feel it. Even like the soft vibrations, because I want there to be like a really good spectrum between the soft vibrations and slow vibrations, as well as the really strong vibrations that you will feel. And it will really make your feet feel fantastic, okay? That's the goal of this. Also, hopefully this device can be to where it can go to different temperatures, okay? It can have something in it, a thermostat, that will allow it to be kind of cold. Not like severe refrigerator cold, but, close enough to where you will feel that coldness that will make you feel like, okay, I'm soaking my feet in cold water. And it's also, it's good for your bones and joints and all that stuff, okay? So like when you need cold water, this device can give you that sensation of having cold water, okay? All right. Also, it can go to the extreme of hot, but not like super hot, but hot to where you can tell, like, oh yeah, but not so hot that it will feel like it's burning you, but yet, that hot. And then also that in between warm, to where, it's just right there, in between that hot and cold. For those who are like real sensitive, like you don't want it to be cold, but then you don't want it to be, hot either. You just want that kind of in between, But again, hopefully this device will be done to where it won't do any harm to your skin or anything like that. It won't be too cold and it won't be too hot. It'll just be within a safe range, but yet, it'll be something that your body can feel, and it will be good for your feet, to feel this sensation. And that way you don't have to worry about filling the basin with water or anything like that. All you got to do is plug it up and punch in your settings, okay? And you also have like a little screen on the device to where you can see what's going on with your settings. And like when you first cut it on, you can go to your mode setting, like your mode button, and that is where you can pick out your hot, your cold, your warm, whatever. And then you got your select button to where you can select it. And also you can do your vibrations. You can set your vibrations. The thing with your vibration button, like, you mash it once and it will cut it on. Okay. And then you can mash it each time. Like if you want to crank it up, so to speak, crank up the vibrations, you just mash it again and then again and again, or whatever, to whatever level that you want to feel, however strong you want the vibrations to be. And then when you're ready to cut the vibrations off, you just mash and hold down on the button till you hear like a sound, and that will cut your vibration button off, okay? But what's neat about this device, it also has a music button to where you can play music, whatever kind of soothing music that you want to hear. And you can, just like with a vibrate button, you can mash the music button till you get whatever music you want to hear, whatever sounds you want to hear and everything. But also you can tap it twice really quick, and that will allow you to sync up with your vibrations. Like whatever song that you pick on your music button, if you quickly mash it twice, that will link that song up with the vibration to where at certain points of the song you will feel the vibrations and stuff. In other words, they will be in sync with each other and linked up. And then when you want to cut that off, you just mash the button, the music button, just like, a little extra longer, and it will cut it off, or it will undo the sync. And then when you actually just want to cut the music off completely, you hold the button down again until you hear like a beep, and it will cut the music completely off, if that makes any sense. But that's what's going through my head so far with this device. So yeah,